I love doing sashimi when I've got people coming over for dinner. Do you know what I mean? Like, it's one of those dishes which actually takes very little preparation, but looks super impressive when you serve. So it's an easy win with a dinner party.
Yeah, totally agree. But I think it's all this stuff that's going on that people get confused about, because the sashimi itself is all about the grade that you buy, right?
100%.
So talk us through that.
Well, it's the quality of the fish, right? So sushi A-grade tuna is what you want when you're going to be eating it raw. Go to a good fishmonger, get it in the morning, and then it's just about, you can get them to do the preparation, or you can experiment yourself. And basically, I do this sashimi, I'm going to do it slightly differently than maybe what you would traditionally see in a restaurant or tend at home. Yeah, it is. And I'm basically going to use 2 slices like that, and I'm going to cut it into a bar. Why I cut this, can you make me the puree?
Sure.
And we're going to use avocado, crème fraiche, fresh horseradish, which I absolutely love.
Oh, me
Looks
too.
like this. You can grab it in a good food market. And then a little bit of wasabi, just for that heat and, you know, punch that you expect from a sashimi.
Yeah, I love wasabi, horseradish, mustard.
Oh, you love it.
Beautiful.
Like, it's such a surprising heat. And obviously, I love fresh wasabi, but I love the paste as well. I've always got them in the cupboard, and the powders as well, you know. But it's such a distinctive heat, because it's not like a chili hot. It's so different. It's almost like a burn your nose off hot.
I don't know if I've ever seen wasabi, or I certainly haven't used it, but so it looks a bit like the horseradish, right?
Yeah, it looks,
and then you just
very
grate it.
similar. Absolutely, absolutely. The difference with fresh and the paste or the powders is it doesn't retain its heat. So once you freshly grate wasabi, it loses its heat after a couple of minutes max, which is why when you actually buy the paste or the powders, they're always cut with horseradish, because that's where the heat actually comes from. You get the wasabi flavor, but the heat comes from the horseradish when it's not fresh. So I'm literally cutting the tuna into little cubes, and then I'm gonna plate it up in a way which is just a little fun. So I'm gonna put this straight onto my plate now to make it nice and easy before I make a dressing. So almost like making a chessboard in a sense.
This smells amazing, by the way. This
Which one?
The horseradish. Yum.
I
That's
love it. I love it.
I have to admit, I love horseradish with my beef as well.
Yeah, it's the Scottish in you coming out.
It is.
I love fresh horseradish.
I can never make my mind up whether I'm doing mustard or horseradish with my beef.
Oh, really? Both. Why would you choose?
Oh, I didn't even think of that.
Why would you choose, Joe? So I'm gonna make a very quick ponzu dressing now. And here I've just got some dark soy and some light soy, some sesame oil, and yuzu juice, which is one of my favorite citruses to cook with. Like, it's almost in between, I don't know, like a lemon and lime, like it's a Japanese citrus fruit. It is delicious. So, so good. If you can't find yuzu, you can use lemon, you know, you can use orange, or you could use a combination of them all. And then a good dashi really brings this together. Like, a good dashi is like fish sauces that you can buy, they're great, they give you that umami. Dashi is another level up, you know, so I always use dashi rather than fish sauce when I'm doing things like this.
And you can get that in Asian supermarkets, right?
Yeah, you can buy it in
grocers.
like the big supermarkets now as well. But
Yeah.
yeah, good Asian supplies, 100%.
Would you like to have a taste of this
Love
before
to.
I take it out of the mixer, in case you want to adjust?
Beautiful. Salt.
Good?
Yeah, a little bit of salt.
Okay.
Little smoother in the blitz as well.
Okay.
Okay, so with the ponzu, that's pretty much done now as well. Like, it's that easy. Give it a taste. The sesame coming through, the nuttiness, the citrus kick with that acidity, the salty umami, it's beautiful. All right, we're getting almost ready to plate.
I'll give this another blitz for you, chef.
Yes, please. Looks good. I love that gorgeous green color, like the vibrancy from the avocado, that wasabi as well.
Okay.
Beautiful. All right, we're gonna give this a little bit of a mix, and then we're gonna put it in a piping bag, and we're gonna start plating up. right. And then I'm basically gonna fill these vacant spaces.
Ah, now I see what you mean by like a checkerboard.
Yeah, and it's when we get to see that beautiful puree. I find piping so therapeutic.
I can see that it's kind of, I don't do it often, but you know,
Yeah.
it's kind of meditative, right?
That's it. And then we're gonna top it with some beautiful nasturtium. And we're just gonna go.
So pretty.
Oh, it's gorgeous. And like nasturtium, I love using it with food because it's really peppery. Like it's naturally peppery. So it's a good way to introduce pepper to the dish without actually adding black pepper or white pepper.
Yeah, which we use all the time.
Yeah, it's much more gentle. And then some ginger.
Now I do love this when you get good sliced ginger.
Beautiful,
you know,
hey?
not the horribly coloured stuff, but
No,
the real
nice
deal
and
like that.
nice and natural. So I'm just gonna put a few strands, not too much, because it's more of a cleanser. You know, you don't want it to overpower the dish. So there you have it, my tuna sashimi with wasabi, crème fraiche, avocado, pickled ginger, nasturtium, and a gorgeous ponzu dressing.
That is my kind of dish, Mike.
Mine too.
Really beautiful.
Fresh, vibrant, lots of colour.
Yeah.
You want to eat it with your eyes.
Gorgeous.
Thank you.